He is the fifth of 7 children in total, 3 of whom were able to join us in person tonight.
Just stand up, 3 of you.
All the way from London. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Babu and his family moved to England when he was around the age of 6. He lived there with his family of 9, attended primary and secondary school before taking a trip back to India in 1978 with his younger brother Prakash for what they thought would be a backpacking trip through the Himalayas. This actually turned out to be an Indian matchmaking scheme by his uncle. It was then that he made the best decision of his life and came to Navsari to meet me.
They said I was invited for dinner. Nothing about meeting her, but
Mostly, like now, he talked and I listened.
what can I say? It's a gift.
Now, it's the same, not the same, is it?
No.
He has to listen to me.
I'm listening.
No way. His brother said no way.
When we met, I felt there was something there.
You did?
अखियों के झरोखों से मैंने देखा जो सांवरे तुम दूर नजर आए बड़ी दूर नजर आए बंद करके झरोखों को जरा बैठी जो सोचने मन में तुम ही मुस्काए मन में तुम ही मुस्काए And I think he felt the same for me because 3 months later we got engaged. 6 months later, in August, we got married. In 1979,
79.
44 years ago.
44 years ago.
Okay? Babu
Somebody else.
loves a hot cup of tea all day, every day, with his cookies.
Sweet guy.
He loves Amitabh Bachchan,
What can I say?
the Kabhi Kabhi song,
One of my favorites.
and Garba.
I love to do Garba.
Thanks, Mom. Let's give it a round of applause. So I get to tell the story about Dad's time from 1960 to 1984 when he lived in England. It was there that he became Brit for short, which I think a lot of us may know him by here in America as well. When our dad and our family moved from India, they had to overcome all sorts of challenges, new language. There was some unkindness back then between the British people and the teachers and the Indian population. But he quickly excelled in school. He even made time to be part of a boys group or a gang, was it, Dad? Were you in a gang at some point? There's some story I'll tell later about him holding a boy over a bridge for lunch money, I think. But anyway, I can't really tell from the stories, but there was something that Dad really just excelled as an immigrant to that part of the world. He became the first member of his family to go to college at the time, I believe. Earned a degree in engineering, and maybe more importantly, he learned how to cook beans on toast with ketchup, always ketchup. He really learned how to wear bell-bottom jeans. he was riding a motorcycle at some point in his life. I think it's a great story about coming back from the train station with Jessie Foy on the motorcycle with her luggage. I don't know where the luggage was. And with a little boy now. The story gets better. This is before Uber, by the way, so it was just Dad, just Babo. Dad had his Beatles haircut. I got the photo up there to prove it. The mutton chops, you know. And of course, he was helping in the shop where his family worked, which was something that we all learned to do as a Modi. He worked for Marconi Space and Defense for a little while. He got a master's degree. And after he married our mom, he moved to Manchester to run one of Babaji's shops. And together there, my parents renovated the apartment above that shop. And shortly after, they welcomed me, this guy. With an adorable baby like me to take care of. This is where Dad really honed his skills as an entrepreneur, right? His ambition, his drive to provide for his family the best that he could. And that's why I'm going to get choked up. I think about this time a lot for him and Mom, because as I raise my own daughter, Nora, who's hopefully, there she is, Nora. I'm kidding. I do my best with my wife, Hollis, to make sure that we take full advantage of every opportunity that our parents have given us to build a home and careers and to build our own family that Dad can be proud of. Thanks, Dad.
Similar to his father before him, Britt decided that to give his family the best life he could, he needed to move continents. Britt moved to Georgia first, and my mom and brother joined him a little while later. I joined the Modi clan in 1986.
मेरे घर आई एक नन्ही परी, चांदनी के हसीन रथ पे सवार. मेरे घर आई एक नन्ही परी.
Done your job, Mom. I joined the Modi clan in 1986. With the help of friends and family, including many of you here today, he began his own business, aptly named The Store. Given his previous experience with the locals making fun of his accent, his foreign status back in England as a kid, Britt was quick to embrace that Southern American alias and persona of Britt. Britt has built several successful businesses, including gas stations, the longest running being Billy's BP, a short-lived stint as a restaurateur running a sub shop with me in the summer of 7th grade, a motelier/hotelier, and a mobile trailer park owner. While many people may see these ventures as highly varied, the common thread throughout is Brett's personality traits, which make him well-suited to the many service-based industries. He's the consummate extrovert who thrives in talking with other people. He's the ultimate hype man who's so optimistic and charismatic that he could sell water to a fish. He's highly self-motivated and always looking to try new things. For example, his current real estate ventures and house flipping. Brett loves wearing giant belt buckles, WWF wrestling, family sitcoms like Married with Children, Everybody Loves Raymond, and barbecue, most will barbecue. After all these years, he's an amalgam of all of these personas. He's still Babo, who idolizes Amitabh, and he watches reruns of British comedies like Are You Being Served? But he's proud to be an American, like the song says at the end of the Stone Mountain laser show.